Ever since I was a kid, my dream has always been to be a part of a Marvel movie. But it turns out to actually get into one, you have to spend years in the film industry in hopes of luckily getting a part. But I don't want to wait for that, so with the release of Deadpool and Wolverine, I'm going to force Hugh Jackman to legally make me his successor as Wolverine. But how am I going to do that? I plan to somehow break into an event during the Deadpool and Wolverine press tour where Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds will be. Bring a printed photo of Wolverine and ask Hugh to sign it, but secretly have a contract above it that I fold away so Hugh would never know. But little did I know, this plan would get insane along the way, even resulting in me being stuck in Hugh Jackman's hotel with no way out and security watching me. It's about to get insane. So subscribe, as we always post crazy videos on this channel. First of all, I needed to get this contract made, so I called a lawyer.
Why did they just end it? What was that?
The lawyer wasn't helpful, so I made the contract myself and it looks perfect. All I have to do is just fold away the top bit of the contract so we can't see it, and then get Hugh to sign this image. Now I need to figure out a way to get into a premiere or an event that Hugh Jackman will be at during the Deadpool press tour. I saw that Hugh was traveling across the world, so I calculated when he would arrive to the UK for the UK premiere of Deadpool, and I called a bunch of people who I knew would be going to the premiere in hopes of getting a ticket. But then my friend Hassan told me that he had an invite to the premiere and he brought me with him. This was perfect. I had officially gotten a ticket, so I traveled to London and I was ready. I arrived at 7 AM to try and get a wristband. I had a ticket to go inside the event, but I didn't have a wristband to go in the fan pens on the side. And if I could go in the fan pens, then I could stand there and I could talk to Hugh and get him to sign it. I arrived to the cinema and it was time to approach the security.
I just wondering, is the Deadpool fan event here today?
Yes, so yeah.
Okay. Do you know any way to get like wristbands?
Yeah, that they buy on the door.
I travelled all the way to London at 7 AM with no sleep to get a wristband just to be told that they'd all been given out. So that was already one major issue. And then I had to wait 8 hours for the premiere to start. It was now finally time. I was ready to become the next Wolverine.
We are here. It's time to get Hugh Jackman to sign my poster. Everybody's here lining up for the Deadpool premiere. We're here, we're ready.
But now it was time to approach security and attempt to get tickets and get into the event with this contract in my bag. The security could see it and kick me out and ruin this entire video right here.
That building there?
Yeah?
Yeah. That's the office.
Oh, okay.
I headed towards ticket collection and got through the security there.
Sorry, man. Ticket collection?
Yeah.
It's managed.
And I ended up inside Disney's actual headquarters.
Wait, the Walt Disney Company building.
Every Marvel fan would literally dream of being. This is where all the actors go to get roles for movies. And then we got our tickets.
Let's see what's inside.
Let's go.
We officially had our tickets to the Deadpool and Wolverine premiere.
Nice cosplay, bro.
Now it was time to get through the final layer of security at the door of the event.
Through security. Like the dog's gonna sniff you, Hassan.
As we tried to walk through, they started to notice something was off.
Right.
And they stopped us.
I know I saw it
And they searched our bags. But thankfully, they didn't notice the backpack with the contract in it on my back. And somehow, we made it through. And the premiere began.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the red carpet world premiere of Marvel Studios' Deadpool and Wolverine.
We had made it inside the premiere and it was surreal. We took everything in, but now it was time to get to work. The cast of the movie then arrived to the premiere and Hugh Jackman was here. This was my opportunity, but the security refused to let me out as I didn't have a wristband, so I was stuck. The security told me that Hugh would be coming to the cinema room, so I entered it and took my seat. As I waited, I was ready. But then the fan event just went on and on with no sign of Hugh.
One more song.
As the bands were playing, I decided to leave the cinema room and go downstairs. I made an excuse to security about why I was going downstairs and they allowed me. But as soon as I got down, a security member stopped me. And as he stopped me, I saw Hugh Jackman standing there about to walk into the cinema. And I was shocked. He was right next to me. It was time. But then the security immediately made me leave. So I went back to my seat and waited for Hugh Jackman to enter until... During Hugh Jackman's speech with the rest of the cast, I decided that there was no point in me staying here because there's no way I was going to get on the stage. So I left the cinema room. I made an excuse to leave and I went out because I knew that Hugh would have to come out of the building. As Hugh was leaving, this was the last chance. So I stood there and I waited for him to walk out with his security, holding the poster in my hand.
They're definitely in there. Someone just waved in the car. I think they just left in his car.
I think we did miss it.
Why? God's sake, man. We're so close, yet so far.
Hugh had left the building. I literally watched him leave. I thought it was all over, but then I got a call. My friend gave me a location and he told me to go straight there. And I didn't know why, but I listened to him because he said it would be important. I got there and it was a hotel, so I asked security to let me through. And as I entered, I see Sean Levy entering an elevator and I knew I was in the right place. I went in the elevator with some other people and then managed to get onto the stairs so I could walk between floors. And as I was walking around, I could hear a lot of noises. I noticed a massive sign that said press junket and I realized that I was in the actual place where the stars are interviewed, which means that Hugh and Ryan were sitting there being interviewed at that moment in this hotel right next to me. But then security started to ask me questions as I had literally been walking around for hours, so they noticed that something was off. I couldn't see Hugh anywhere and the security were asking me tons of questions, so I had to leave. I had failed at every single opportunity to get Hugh to sign the poster, and me and Hassan was so destroyed from this.
So done with this, man.
Can't do this anymore.
I got made fun of by all my friends.
What do you mean fail?
You were planning this for ages and you still failed. What a loser.
But I refused to back down. There had to be a way to get Hugh to sign, and I was going to make it happen. One final try.
There's no other way of getting
They've already been to the UK. I think the next stop is Canada. I think you should go there.
I was just going to Canada. I don't have a visa.
I got the visa. I might be able to make it. We'll do it for drifting.
My friend Rakib went on his plane and he went straight to Canada, and he told me he would try his absolute best to get this signed.
We're here on the red carpet of Deadpool and Wolverine.
I don't know how, but somehow he managed to get into the premiere and he was loving it.
Let's go, Deadpool! We're at the Deadpool premiere, let's go! Deadpool and Wolverine, let's go! Made it. Canadian premiere.
But then Hugh and Ryan arrived. It was time to make it happen. This was the final attempt. He had the contract in his hand. Would I legally become the next Wolverine? Well...
It's Wolverine.
Can I go? Can I get a photo, please?
He got it! Hugh officially signed the contract, making it legally binding that I will be replacing him as Wolverine the next time Wolverine shows up in the MCU. I'm gonna be in Avengers Secret Wars.
Hello?
You alright?
Yeah, I'm good.
So it's been a long day. Well, guess what?
What?
We got it!
No way! No way!
Let's go, we got it. Let's go.
it! Oh my god! You're the goat! I'm the next Wolverine. I'm Wolverine now. I'm actually Wolverine, bro.
Legally binding your Wolverine.
Legally I'm Wolverine.
Let's go! I actually completed the challenge. I am literally Wolverine. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Go follow Rakib on Instagram right now. He made it possible. The videos on this channel are about to get insane. Subscribe right now and get ready for that. I'm so happy we actually did this, and I'll see you all next time. Let's go!